Let's see. Oh, it is warm today. Oh my goodness. So I just wanted to share with you some of the fragrances that I wear on a daily basis, and also I usually gravitate towards fresh and not necessarily too spicy, but more on the masculine side. I just like it refreshing and invigorating, and nothing too heavy or powdery or anything too extreme. These are just a few things that I've picked up over many years. I'm still looking for my signature fragrance in a way, but I don't know, I think it would be very difficult to find a signature fragrance, as depending on your mood and how you're feeling, you know, you want to change things up and you pick up different scents depending on how you feel that day. So yeah, let's get to it. Bulgari Femme or Femme, I don't know, but here we go. This one I've had for a very long time. I love this fragrance. I've been looking for something that's a bit similar, but the only problem is this fragrance was given to me by my ex-boyfriend that I went out with for 7 years, and it reminds me of him, and I don't want any association of him whatsoever. And so I no longer wear this fragrance, obviously, so I'm just looking for an alternative similar to this. So if anybody knows anything a bit similar to this, but isn't, let me know. Let's see, another one. This is Calyx by Prescriptives, and yeah, this is very fruity, very fresh, a bit melony. I don't know, I will put the notes down below. Many people have said this is so 90s, you know, the whole CK1 and the Calvin Klein phase and age of fragrances, and it reminds them of that. But this on me, just once it touches my skin, it changes and evolves, and obviously what you get when you first spray it on is so different from how it smells later on in the day. So I really like the evolution of this and how it smells on my skin, how it reacts. It's in the bottle, I don't like it as much, but once I put it on my skin, it really changes and develops, and it kind of warms up, and that fruity like tinge, kind of the edge gets a bit rounded, and I like it a little more. This is Hermes, and yeah, this is very green. Very green, a bit bitter, zesty, sparkling. To me, this can be a bit too spicy or too zesty, but I really like the depth and the variety of fragrances and the notes that it evolves, and the process that the scent takes throughout the day as well. And yeah, I just like the depth, like the base notes, the middle notes, the top notes, the overall, I guess, story and the development of the fragrances. And so, yeah, that's a good one, especially on the summer. It's just so effervescent. It's very peppery. It's just zing. Yeah, I love it. And this one is no longer being made, unfortunately. But this is probably the freshest scent I have. And this is V-Tonic Life Body Splash from Fresh. And they also had a soap made by the company Fresh, this V-Tonic. And that was my favorite soap. I loved it. It was so invigorating. It was so fresh. This is just clean. Oh, this is, to me, it's so clean and fresh, and it really is like a tonic. Since this is a body splash, it doesn't really last too long on the skin, and yeah, I wish I had stocked up on more of these. My main two fragrances that, oh, my hair is driving me crazy. It is by Ormonde, and this is the Seal. I don't know. Oh well. And this, it comes in a beautiful box. It's all like tufted and it's just beautiful. This is what it looks like. And then mine has a little blue jewel right there. And then every single one of these comes with a personally signed slip, but yeah, this is very more volume in this than the other Fresh ones. But at the same time, I don't like the fragrances that people describe as a bit grandma-ish or too old, and really thick, and yeah. But this, it's a little more fresh. When I smelled this in the store, I also smelled the others, and I don't know, I just like this one the best because it just seemed a little more aquatic, a bit more summery and fresh, and I like these kind of light, fresh ones. And the other ones in this brand were quite deep and heavy, and there was so much volume, and it was just so, yeah, it was just a bit too heavy for me, so I picked this. This is one of my go-to fragrances. It's just, I love the packaging as well. It's just so beautiful, and and that lasts a long time on my skin. Also, I wanted to share with you the other fragrance that I usually wear, and that is by Ormonde Jayne. He's a London perfumer, and this is the one in Champaca. And I love the way she designs her fragrances. I don't know, it's very unique. For this one, I just got the travel size because I just found the others were a bit too hefty, and traveling a lot, I don't like carrying the bulky one, and yes, I just thought that was a little easier. So again, a bit spicy, a bit oriental, a bit hints of basmati rice, and obviously the Champaca flower, and it's very, I've never smelled anything like this. And then there's hints of tea, and then it sort of reminds me a bit of Japan, but at the same time it has this traditional Englishness to it, which I love. Again, it's deep and it really develops on the skin, but at the same time this isn't a very heavy fragrance. Like I said, it's very, again, invigorating and quite fresh, and it is on the spicier side, but yeah, it's nice and I love it. Before I chose to go with the Champaca fragrance, I actually got her perfume sample set just to see what I liked, and there were others that I liked, but Champaca was the one that I felt fit me the best. But I just want to show you this amazing, I mean, I've opened this a bunch of times and it's just probably gonna be broken soon, but I love the packaging. That's so sweet. And then it opens to show, you know, all these fragrances that you can try. And I think it's just, I was so impressed when it has all the description of all the different fragrances, and it's just so neat, and I just love the personal care and the quality that goes into every layer of presentation to the meaning behind the fragrances and the juice itself, and yeah, she seems like a really nice person as well, and I've really enjoyed dealing with her company. That's about it for my fragrances. I don't have any, I have been looking for something that's a little more feminine and a bit more floral and sweet and maybe charming, but I don't know, I haven't encountered one that I've liked, and that's probably why my fragrances don't contain the likes of Juicy Couture, the usual on the shelf you can find at Sephora kind of fragrances. Also have something else to show you, to share with you, and something to inquire about, so if anybody can help me out, that would be great as well. So yeah, please don't mind the mess behind me. There's lots of art pieces and stuff going on, but yeah, you can check out my website for my art. But for now, those are my fragrances, and if you have any suggestions or have any ideas about what I may like, please leave comments below. Thanks. My grandma, who passed away 2 years ago, left this little box that she kept on her vanity area where she did her makeup, and she left this for me, and I never really had the chance to open it, and so I just wanted to explore and share this with you. And my grandma, she was very, very fashionable, and she was really ahead of her time, ambitious woman, you know, during World War II. She was into all the things that you weren't supposed to be into, especially post-World War II, so yeah, she was into things from abroad, and you can see here, oh my god, what is this? This must be perfume or something. It's not even open. Ugh. Okay. What is this? This isn't open either. Oh. Okay. She was into the Chanels, I guess. Still in its wrapping. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. She must have just stocked these up and kept them. Oh my goodness. Wow. What is this? It's another perfume that hasn't ever been opened. This stuff. If you know anything about older perfumes, I don't think these have ever been opened before, and so if you can let me know if you're like a perfume fragrance enthusiast, what I guess, should I open it? How should I store it? Is it even, I mean, do you think the smell is still gonna be there? I mean, God, this is quite old. Oh gosh. Okay. So yeah, if you know anything about older fragrances, please let me know in the comments below, and we truly appreciated. Yeah, well, talk to you later.